My name is Bob. It's BS with Bob Schmidt. Psyche Terry joining me now. And I saw this headline on the Fox website talking about taking a vacation is the best thing you can do for your career. And I thought to myself, well, it's the best thing I can do for myself and my own psyche. But doing it as part of my career, whew, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yes. Good morning, Bob.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I am well rested, and that is really what this whole conversation is about, is get some rest, get some mind space, get creative, be better, sleep better, have more clarity. And so, take a vacation.
So does it matter what type of vacation you take to clear your mind, Psyche?
You know what, Bob? It doesn't matter what type of vacation you take. It matters that you take one and that you literally take one. Because people like me, and I don't know about you, Bob, but when we go out, we usually take our cell phones with us or take our laptops or any other mechanical device that still attaches us. So if you're out even for an hour after lunch, or you actually take a lunch where it's just you and brain space and not you thinking about work too. So it matters that you're literally vacating from work in some sort.
You know, it's funny because I remember when I was a kid, my folks would take a vacation, and then you'd walk away from work, and you're away from work for the week or the 2 weeks, however long it was. Nowadays, you're right. People are on their phones. They're constantly tethered to something. There's internet wherever they go. People are looking for Wi-Fi. They've got their phones. They've got their Facebook, they've got their emails, they've got everything basically at their fingertips, and it's harder to, I would think, to walk away from business now than it was 20, 30, 50 years ago.
Absolutely, and so many people are not realizing that if you take a vacation, you will end up making more money. I think it's something like 80% less, you're 80% less likely to make more money than less money than someone who does, because when you're off, you get to come back. You get to be refreshed. You get to be more creative. You get to just be a better person. And the people around you want to be around you because they want to hear, creative ideas or things that you had done. So you just become more popular too, probably.
Well, I know that when I take vacation, I don't know if I come back popular. It's like, man, we had to cover your shift. Oh.
But that's so real. People want to go because they're afraid that their work will pile up on them. And I hate to say this, but it's so true that's like this selfish thing that we have in pride. Like, I can't leave because this will happen, or if they can't have me, then everything will go crazy without me. And the idea is, no, we need you to be you and whole and okay and mentally stable and have good sleep. So we do need you, absolutely, but we need you, totally you, like you yourself, completely and whole.
Yeah. Yes. And you know what? I'm glad, because where I work, I get vacation and I get to take it, which is good. I've actually worked places a long time ago where you had to put in for vacation, then probably didn't get it. And you know what I mean? Nowadays, at least I've got it and I'm able to use it. But the funny thing is, Psyche, is that we do best of my show once in a while when I'm on vacation. So sometimes there's silence. Get it? Never mind. I was trying to be funny.
Yeah. No, I think that's really awesome, and I think definitely in a world like yours or anybody's world, it's super important that there is silence, right? That there's nothing. I think we took a family vacation a couple of weeks ago where we did camping, and it was pretty silent outside of the folks next to us that had these huge radios blasting over the water, but. But it was good because we didn't have our phones, we didn't have our laptops, and we just hung out, the five of us, and enjoyed each other.
Right, and I think that's important to get to with the family, especially to hang out and to, like you said, enjoy each other. So what about people that are leaving vacation days on the counter? Because I know that a lot of people do. We can carry over, I believe, 18 days. We can hold 18 days after that. They just stop. We can't add more. So I try to keep it under 18 so that way I get to at least get my vacation times. But there's many people that leave stuff on the table, Psyche.
You are so super smart. So
wait, say that again. My mom listens to this show. Say that again, please.
You are so smart. You are awesome. Let me see why you're awesome.
Yay!
You're doing what? Finally, somebody gets it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you are doing what we need people to do. We need people to do what you're thinking, which is pre-plan, where you're already thinking, okay, I get this many days, I can do this, I can do that, and you're calculating and you're pre-calculating. So that's one of my number one rules to being able to take vacation is actually pre-plan. Plot it out, no matter if you know where you're going to go or how much you're going to spend, but plan it out. And so many people, I think it's like 658 million vacation days are left on the table, which is crazy.
That's why, if they want to pass some of those days over this way, I'd be happy to take those, Psyche.
Exactly. I'll take it. Please.
Two questions I have for you. Where do we find out more information?
Absolutely. So you can learn more. I did a blog actually last night on my website, just at psycheterry.com. There's tons more information that I just took some time out to make sure people know how to do it, where to go, what's the best, thought process to become a vacationer, if you will.
Okay, second question I have is Psyche your first name? Or is that because
my first name is
I honestly thought it's because you're good for people's psyche, because you got that bubbly personality.
It is my first name. It means soul and life, and I try to do that, right? I just try to bring soul and life to folks' soul and life.
I enjoyed our conversation. What was the website again, Psyche?
It's Psyche Terry. Let me spell that for you. PSYCHETERRY.com. It's just my name.com, and I've got some blogs on there about, how to take a vacation and get some peace.
I'm looking for a piece. Never mind. Psyche Terry, my guest this morning on today's Talk 1490. Thanks a lot for joining us and for laughing along.